for higher GC News, Mima Ubibia Kwaba, Hadia, latest and hot news, and Kwa Aramede, Bremo, and Uti, so when you subscribe to channel, idea, Bomodia say, Uber subscribe. Yobayana say, Uber click a year the subscribe button. Na wabeli a year notification. We understand video for be a be upload. Also, once a be can be. Afi we are na like video na give us a thumbs up na afi share ma wo foforo so na wenye bi hwe na wo hu ensemo a ekoso e wo Ghana me mu hanom afi yenti ye sansem ya ababetuja yenti sa report yi.
Not say that your friend is Asante Bediatuo, your friend is Gabby.
But no cross for BP and what government more appointments.
Mati, I've heard it. I've heard that the most powerful people in the government are more informal. Mati say Gabby, darko, Nana Asante Bediatuo, Ken ofori Atta, and then Nana Dunya friend Bumpty, and then Nana himself. But there is this other lady, one year he has not done any work for this party, never campaigned for this party. But they be our Ochi, Jubilee House, or you're very rude to party people, your friend Sarah to Atta. These people should not be allowed to conduct themselves in that manner.
And in there.
Now, her job is finished. He was there being rude. Asante Bediatuo today, I hear he's not very well. And, and I pray for him. But he's a very bad man. No, terrible person. Say one time I went there. No, say. On your politics, so you tell me where you have ever seen Asante Bediatuo our Koye campaign my NPP. With Gabby there, we can credit Gabby. Anybody who says Gabby and Yejuma,
oh yeah, Juma.
Gabby is all those people are almost on Asante Bediatuo, Sarah to Atta, and all these people. No, where from them? You can't go and put people, and then when people come, they claim they are busy. Asante Bediatuo, you tell me, Musa Superior, that you are busy. When I was going around campaigning for their party, where were you? I wish him well. You can't tell me you are busy. You have to listen to me because
last time I know the motorcade they call club.
Maybe I don't know about that.
Yeah, I saw him.
All I'm saying is that they are almost here and Lucy. So the party should keep track. We have to have a tracker to be able to check a party for our almost Bojumama party, no? So that when we come to power, these are the people who should be in government. Competent, loyal, dedicated party people are. They should be in government so that they can look after your party people. And I'm telling you, Mahama's announcement, appointments are all demonstrate argument are me making. We need our party people to be in sensitive positions in government. Sammy Gyamfi, the National Communications Director, he's just been given a lucrative job at PMMC. Big job, huge responsibility.
Wow.
Now, we are out there called Google Omo duties, and then you will know that is the way you look after a party, so that they are there. They will concentrate on building their party. They will look after the country. And 2028, if we don't do well, they will win again. And if you go and bring people like Alote, and then there are some names I don't want to mention. And I know the party people know these people. In the 2024 elections, I was all over the country. A few of the executives were all over the country. Majority of them were in Accra here. They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Okay. Now, such people, you make them chief executive, you won't find them. In fact, some of them were politicians, deep politicians, but they didn't go anywhere.
They
didn't go anywhere. One of them told me that, but Musa, this thing, you know, it is clear that we have lost. And I say, I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm sure he knows what I'm talking about. And yet, so the steering committee of the party must take over the party and seize the party and make sure that every single person in the party, including the presidential candidate and his team, has to be in line. How is it that you run a campaign now? A campaign, there is no regular reportage by the campaign office to the steering committee. How? The steering committee should supervise every committee of the party. There was statutory committee and non-statutory committee. So our statutory committees, no, we have named them in the constitution.
Mamenyo thoughts on this. Now, more director of communication for the party.
Yeah.
And I'm Sabenya, director of communication for the president's campaign.
It was unnecessary. I have already told you the bigger plan. The bigger plan is that the national steering committee, and all those they have appointed on the national steering committee should take over the management of the campaign. The current director of communications of the campaign, he would have been the director of communication of the campaign. And it amazes me that he was subservient. A whole director of communication of a party becomes subservient to a director of communication of a committee of a party. How can that make sense?
Say that again.
Me see, how can a whole director of communication of the party become subservient or servy under a director of communication of a committee, because the campaign is a committee of the party?
Yeah.
Every campaign team is a committee of the party approved by the National Council. So every officer of the party at the steering committee level, National Executive Committee level, National Council level is more senior than all members of the national campaign team. They are supposed to report to the party. So the people must be educated, and that is why I may carry constitution of the party around. Now say educating your people now. They will just leave the party for individuals, and then every single day for their own personal interest, they will keep undermining this party. And that should not be on. So me, a time you drew, he says, yeah, reforms. Time you drew, now people are coming out to contest elections. Me make it direct appeal to our party people around the country. Say, they shouldn't take the money. Because at the end of the day, and they say, take the money and go and vote for wrong people. Vote strong people, and I tell you, very strong people will come out. Voting Maomo, and then look at scorecard in the party. Juma in the party when they're in government. I tell you, Tamami what Tamale in 2020, who watch your results now? The number we got was over 30,000 votes as mayor. Now, 2024, I'm not mayor. The number has decreased to 16 to 17,000 votes. That is my scorecard. So that Obia Obisano, 2020, Tamale Central. Now, my number now it was 29,295. Tamale South, because there were two constituencies in Tamale Metro. Tamale South, 25,544. In 2024, Musa Superior Nami knew as mayor. What is the number in Tamale Central? Number no Abba from 29,000 to 20,000. 9,000 votes have gone.
Wow.
In Tamale South, from 25,000 to 18,000. That is the scorecard of Musa Superior. So Ubisa said, "Dear Namaya party, no, I can't tell you what I did. This kind of votes as Tamale mayor. No. But if you go to Tamale and ask, I was the only politician in this country me ran open surgery. Only the whole Ghana. I ran an open surgery between 5 p.m. and sometimes 10 to 11 p.m. every single day, Monday to Friday.
Wow. Party
people, Ghanaian citizens are what Tamale come and see me. Days that man run this program would be either weekends or Nami Chukwai. So this is my scorecard. So steering committee must insist that we get the party people, competent party people, because we are Ghanaian. If you get the how can anybody argue that a political animal such as the chief of staff, your friend was saying, Julius Debra, how can you argue that he can be chief of staff?
You can't.
You cannot make that argument because or your competent is also a strong party person.
Yeah. Former regional chairman of Eastern Regional Party.
That is why I say enumerate way. Yeah, party man. So it's a party for no bar. He will think about them. He will think about them. You can't go and put people, and then when people come, they claim they are busy. Asante Bediatuo, you tell me, Musa Superior, that you are busy. When I was going around campaigning for their party, where were you, Lucy? So
the issue of cronyism. Nana Asafo Mafo, advisor to the president, Neba Snit, ye kase crowd that's so. Ye benya way, no one so de Nere, Aqua, no way, and no a party.
Me, when it doesn't worry me if there's evidence that Omoye Jumama party. No.
Oh, okay.
Omo qualifications. They are all qualified. But the other qualification that should put them there, no Omo Nibi. Look at this lady. What's the name? Akufo Addo's daughter. The chief executive of the Ghana Creative. What is her name? Jankroma. What is her scorecard? Juma Beno Yema Partner. Me see, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Find the people who are work. And that is going to be the challenge for the next presidential candidate and the next president of the NPP. Because we will encourage the steering committee. The steering committee will take charge, not the National Council. So most of the decisions should have to be arrived at the steering committee. After all, the president is there, the presidential candidate is there, chairman of Council of Elders is there, leader of our group in parliament is there, all the elected members are there. What else do you want? How do you have to drag things to the National Council so that you can manipulate the council to take decisions in your favor? Omukoye review committee. They just came and then they announced the names to them. People want to talk, they won't be allowed to talk. And you say you are running a democracy. You cannot run a democracy in a manner you run a democracy. It's unacceptable. So, me encourage the party people, and I tell them that the spirit of Darocha is coming back. The spirit of BJ Darocha is coming back. The spirit of Papa Osu Ankuma is coming back. The spirit of the Jake Obechebilante is coming back. In fact, the spirit of J. Kufuor is already here with us.
Now, the spirit is here. Some say, Sabra, Wamudi, J. Mensa, Asem court. Now, one more sentence in na BJ Darocha was his lawyer. Party in Kofon Shedenim, Saberma, George Kufuor, over them 1.5 years. Yeah, as a political prisoner. Yeah. So we need all the spirit to come back, because among the real BJ Darocha I don't even know this. Now I'm for me kasa na almost I am washing. Somebody said I'm washing the dirty linen of the party in public. What kind of illogical thinking is this? We are better.
Bitter for what? I had jobs, served as mayor, served as deputy CEO. What else do I want? I'm not bitter. They are bitter people. I mean, people who were sacked. If you were sacked and probably you are talking, somebody can say because you were, I haven't been sacked. Now, because I'm part of the government, say government no you're wrong, ma. I shouldn't correct them. Is that what kind of psychophancy is that? You are part of the government. I am prepared to get sacked. I am prepared to be booted out for saying the kinds of things me can. At the time I was an appointee of government. So that the party, we can build the party. So people should stop saying, they say, I'm accusing the party. I am not. It's a conversation. If you don't want to be part of the conversation to address some problems that ended up in this massive, horrific, disastrous defeat, allow people to do it. I'm not the only person doing it. Or is it because it's Musa Superior? There are other people doing it. And then they get the praises for doing it. But because Musa Superior is doing it and therefore it's wrong, it cannot be wrong. All these people who have made this party suffer the way we have suffered, we cannot accept their apology. The only way we can accept that apology is for them to stand down so that we can say, the right people to come and take over. But
when you say na
spiritual in terms of omuye jujuana.
Because ebano minim say prophet Owusubempa eba bonten be kan say the party no aye na wa mo challenge no 40% kro mo
obwa it's not any spiritual. It's not any spiritual. It's accumulation of the things that partner ye and the things that the government didn't do well. Voting now, you go and take money and vote a wrong parliamentary candidate. It will how Now, if the parliamentary candidate is also encouraging bribery and corruption as our polling station level, now, how is it that I hear a lot of aspirants went and give television, fridges? Now, the steering committee should monitor this and disallow that and name and shame people. Even national executive election, all these things also. And then you say, oh, this man is good, but you know, one first you can you are
because about 700 delegates. But we try 5,000. Check
the person, and if I know check the person, and these are the people the oral people are chasing. And then you will tell me that, oh, oral need constitutional mandate and there. It is not about the president-elect has the right to say that I'm appointing people. If you have issue, come and report it to them. Now, if you haven't stolen any money or if you haven't stolen any land, why should you be afraid of oral?
Almost say, where did they draw their powers in the first
No, it is not like that. All those arguing like that, they are mischievous. Okay. The man is the president-elect or a Ghanaian. Look, Musa Superior, I can come and announce that I'm putting up a team together. If you know anybody has stolen government money, come on, Musa Superior, a common person like me, I can do that. The constitution does not stop me from doing that. They are not implementing anything. They are not doing anything judicial. In fact, they have announced, as soon as the Attorney General is confirmed, Omojuma, they will send the complaints to you a journalist. Who bet me announce say unnim obi say Okita state car, Okita state vehicle on Babe reported. So sad there no omunjaika.
But why are they afraid born out of political witch hunting?
I don't think so. What in witch hunting? I mean, me handy me vehicles. I think a week before the president had even announced say yanko handy a vehicles. What political witch hunting? If you have stolen government money, then of course you are going to be in trouble. If you are keeping government vehicle, you'll be in trouble. If you have done some form of corruption, you'll be in trouble. Because even if the oral is dissolved, the Attorney General will come after you. Mm-hmm. Do you get the point? Mm-hmm. So me, a party for almost stopping making these comments. It's as if you are making those comments as though anything wrong.
Now, what I'm a catch was the NPP for Lusu Abanom. Mahamadu Bawumia was the leader of the NPP. Yeah. The leader of the NPP now is Chairman Titi. Also crowds also coming what be away. So if you look at the NPP, if they're in opposition, the leader of the party is Chairman Titi. Yeah. He's the national chairman. Yeah. Now NPP for somebody research to look at what really went on. Our moment man when you're Lasisi, Fancreator. I did a power, you know, a hypocritical. And I then I owe you. Say today, I'll give you the fillers in a fact, the BCC. Nipa and compensation is send Afenyo Markins if you end up and they will be about. Sir, I sent South Asante region for a meeting. And Nipa almost said they were influencing this kind of meeting. I refer to my wound to me and then NAPO and I this kind of meeting. But we are one agenda of what yes, I didn't. I'm open for they can manipulate them because almost as Afenyo Markins or what it is extremely difficult. Say, be a bit to Afenyo Markins office to do interest for Bawumia. Okay. Are you a 3 years summer worker? I'll tell the reason why I say we hypocritical, a double standard or setting. And I make sure main message in a Franco come as another team. Just from Poko, you are Oba Bonten, Ebe used to statement say, Mon taxi will be as on A plus and Casa. Send a 3 years of Babonta Babe Casa, MP before some day, Dr. Bawumia. That's the official position of the party. Just from Poko, let us see a letter from you. Just from Poko, honorable Ken started A plus Casa, A plus Babon. Say, and honorable Ken Moon Nation. What the official statement by Bontebek did also say the party has not asked anyone to negotiate with A plus. And now 3 years, sir, MPP position they say they are bringing Dr. Bawumia in 2028. If it's not the party's official position, GFK, let us hear from you. No, yeah,
because MPP is going to present Bawumia again.
No matter who you blame, the party has lost.
But you haven't brought the Ashanti votes, though. Finally, that's my last question. They said you were going to bring Ashanti votes.
I hope you never ask that question again because it might provoke somebody to insult you.
We are not going to attack personality. We are going to attack issues. We may have bigger problem. The MPP paying for Freddy Bisugu. So, to what someone a pocket? What? Where? Granny Abbey did a lot of job for Afenyo. Yes. They didn't cause a GMPC. Tamakro, Eduardo Tamakro. Only the cost of Ghana gas. Why you better say you be called lotteries? You do you know?
Region is a young
look at their ages.
Lady B. Grams are for one of the region.
Young lady B. Say 35 to 36 years. Look at their ages.
Omo build the party no.
That's what make count here.
And yes, the Safuma for you for time. As I be the senior minister now.
Maybe a young guy. If I'm doing communication for the NDC here, it means I have to work and work well. I'll get a better. The catch us a politics now is about selfish interest first.
MPP, I guess it. Yeah, compare so now Papa no why. Oh, Papa no why. Yeah, I know I catch him say. Obi ye Juma almost as who is the godfather of MPP.
Yes, that is, they ask who is MPP party. No? If you don't have a godfather, who you money to go? I'm telling you, that is the MPP. If you don't have a godfather, forget it. Only godfather. I am found with Shabula Sisi, ne papa, ne way, the godfather, anyway, near my position. Obi to radio, need TV, so your proper communication. Obi show sacrifice, no commitment, no dedication. They don't care about it.
MPP in Kwana. Say MPP can Mahama the president. Because Omer say on free domo, on free down, on free.
Where make I want to? Chedana make catch us and make the running meet. They don't cover the history of the MPP, the tradition, their history. And it's an money nyame can't say no more here. Now the NDC. Now look at the kind of young guys they are bringing them on board.
From Kennedy Agyapong, I say if MPP very different.
Me say, and maybe I make I want to. And to a moment, you know, NPP then your godfather, and no lengths are. But the NDC they are looking at hard work. They want to
because Dr. Amwako here no Frank Amwako no one obi NDC mu ma menchero I only know so call man pon anye
good and obe pre nooks
yeah
nooks no win ye no catch NDC for so NDC ni
yeah
and uncle for year campaign man win ye me sa akwa so bit ma decide regional secretary no biti zuba
but he's a learned guy
about obiti zuba mu ba be ye young guy
but potential zuba ba came boss
o me ba also sacrifice
yes. Because
young guy also support
those Tamana Kufo Ejian Nasu Asante region guys are no omoma MPP top time Zuba
oh you are
project Gyamfi
okay
fans will be
see yes no to be yes just want make catch on you young guys young guys just want make catch on and your godfather same say and away godfather and away you debut. They are looking at hard work. They want to compensate them by what? Giving them key appointment. So Mama Kra is seed from the scene. That's NDC Kra co-positioner. These young guys, even my resourceful, they can still put the agenda of the NDC.
When him say Boakye Gyamfi, you feed them no 2008, 2000.
Oh, you're correct guy of
Amani. Anna. Now we produce political program no pass. MPP for top guys naba. Na money buys if it's for tanto to swab. See can you party you to buy or casa it will pay na papa say it is Asante papa na you yes like say
man casa me
party Asante for party we in this
so amani the bush of MPP for
minim da
omo come nepa na una na
say no
na come omo founding members of the MPP
no what no
and then me tie Sammy Gyamfi or say the reason why he opted to join the NDC they say MPP for a told that Omubu NDC for an India. That's why I'm almost as NDC for an school than a Salomon. And a queue. And I just a way banzer. Dr. Frank Amwako. Whether he joined the NDC in 2020, today he's a regional minister.
And in fact, he was one of the campaigners. But when you know, but he was very influential on the social media.
The way I make a county.
Zenato said no health.
As I make a county. Well, look at the appointment of John Deman. My man is standing ovation economy in Salituno. He's thinking about the future governance of the NDC and the future of the NDC party.
He said, we said another say. Or Safuma for no bar someone pushing, no Safuma, we didn't put my damn people.
Remember, who you regional minister? 8 years.
And if he was a minister, what can he offer to MPP?
We defense 8 years.
And
that why I'm say answer
or the seats to go watch.
On what can their catchers would be forced to
so how can these what can these guys offer MPP? So what President Akufo Addo a good MPP offer Bawumia be kanchire
engineer bisa MPP the only godfather in your position and I go for that and I'm godfather they then look at people who've shown commitment and dedication. Look at how they as I make the world team be and trade date later in winter. A day will be coming. MPP so much opposition for 8 years. And what's their fun and what's their bomb? And I don't
even pay Kregu.
Nasisi, are you trying to tell me that these young guys? Oh, no more MPP, are they willing to come out and say, one more person will come up with MPP? And they'll be on this camera. It's a make choice of your mama cutting a few 8 years or call wilderness.
8 years no what trust din who said there be a young who 10 year come wokum. He should think about the future of the party and the governance of the NDC. Look at that, precious, precious mean Mammy kind of gun and here would say, Sammy, whether we like it or not.
The guy did very well, and this is communication.
So, try to also kind of quote.
Never Sammy Jensen Kwana can body din. Sammy Jensen, was it Sammy Jensen? Sammy Jensen, he was a nice of the new patriotic.
Precious Minerals Marketing Company. Precious Minerals Company Marketing Company is an authorized body, legally permitted to grade, assay, value, process, buy, and sell precious minerals and to license agents in Ghana. They say gold hujuma no baby you.
Yes, cassette.
Gold hujuma. And it's emphasis that Gyamfi 2 billion Ghana cedis and dollars. That's NDC Kwaku positioner. He knows just what's to turn more money in the Sika Boa party now. Yawaha and a NPP co-position. NPP paying for work at some first come on Fanya campaign. Business a bush of fortune for somebody in your campaign.
Can the pass of your policy? Was it a bush of force? By was also the necessary come out back down budget for 8 years in budget. Shabla Sisi. Maybe sir. Sound for phenomenal scatum young crown NPP. If the NPP goes to opposition, are they willing to break bank and come out and say some person will about the NPP?
Because NPP is going to present Bawumia again.
Oh, you're going to present Bawumia?
NPP will definitely present Bawumia again.
Really?
But why would you want to change Bawumia?
Oh, I see.
No, maybe we say.
Isn't it
Mahama Lusu, John Mahama.
What's it? John Jina. Isn't it too early for you to suggest that Bawumia should be
John Jina on the 9th of January 2017 or say I was said Mahama the Baba. I am NPP. I'm a candidate. Me say.
With a candidate.
I am yes, John Mahama. A follow big. But the amount for anyone what turn home. Send the soon in the buying year. And then the sympathy in the empathy in Ghana. In Ghana, Hanu say, apart from Rawlings or then the democracy by. Tell me, Obia. Oko wana Onyaye apart from John Mahama 70 boss
of course I mean it's different I see
Oko back one for
two the second time they fire
yes
Mills call me and another call me and
yes so what you say adena even Eduboy and common society but the problem they had was that young boycott to Parliament,
yeah.
Franco, Lasisi, was say Bawumia MP for the neighbor. Say, I want to be NPP. More than ever.
If you have hypocritical leaders, these are the kind of things that okay. Hypocritical leaders. Today,
they can lead away Nyachum.
Yes. Remember, I deal with me. But today, they are brand new. I'm ready to open up and tell you so many things. Yeah. Was on the Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia for 2028. Yeah. Now, what I'm a catch was the NPP for Lusu Abanom call. Mahamadu Bawumia was the leader of the NPP. Yeah. The leader of the NPP now is Chairman Team. Yeah. Also, crowds also coming what be away. Chairman Team. So, if you look at the NPP, if they are in opposition, the leader of the party is Chairman Team. Yeah. He's a national chairman. Yeah. Now, NPP forced some research to look at what really went on. Our moment, man, when you're yeah. Lasisi, Fancurator. I did a power, a hypocritical. And I didn't know, young Shadi. Wouldn't say today, I'll give you the fillers and I'm found the ABC. Wouldn't say, you're 12 NPP be a mini minority. And MPP forecasts, I don't pursue more for me. Parliament, government leadership. That the NPP side. Yes. And you know, MPP for no quarternassen, especially if you look at 88 MPs of the NPP, 40 of them are coming from Asante region. Okay. So Asante region wanted to be the leader for Parliament, especially in relation to the NPP. Yeah. So and now Afenyo Markins, he was sitting on a time bomb. Time bomb when they say, na Nkofo wa Asante region. Omo say nipa ba ko so ani mu say that nye do central, but they want to bring the person on board. Say the baby be omo ye bia we knew into the benefit of Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. Today I will remember empirical evidence.
Okay.
What's it? Tinya Botre. And to me, any area, Nipa ba kono kompeso mu yi free because omu nse sa nipa no o show allegiance to Kennedy Agyapong Kweku Agyapong and so they want to bring Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia sa ankofobi so when somebody Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia bad there say sa nipa no ho is extremely difficult.
Okay.
Afenyo Markins.
Okay.
So they went hard on him. Nipa na kompeso means say na yi Afenyo Markins free ho and they odi obi aba sa asin south nipa na
deputy minister education team for jo reverend team for jo
former deputy minister
of education
and now yes and come fa nemra MN deputy minority whip nanka omunyi ayimfa yes because they wanted region and whereby Asante region for could take interest
Asante also omu kura 40 MPs
and omkoye meet tinie Asante region for omkoye meeting and nipa no mo share they were influencing this kind of meeting. I your friend Chama to me, and then NAPO and I this kind of meeting. Okay. They say NAPO na here come up. When I want to me, hey, I'm telling you, come because they have
NAPO video
they have an agenda.
Okay.
See, it's a million in every year. And I'm a cast it. Just one back at you. And almost say,
they have the agenda.
Agenda says they want to bring Bawumia.
And you want to
Bawumia, but NAPO still be the running. Hey, that is me saying Nyabotre. Said that be a catch us a means so
Bawumia for 1 penny. Because only someone said Bawumia defeat in NAPO constitute better 50%. What
am I say? Memmo empirical evidence. Minion concorded. And minion concord, but give empirical evidence. Shadia. Tomuko Mquatanase. And Asante region for the Tiasami you. Omokase for us to succeed. Bear Bawumia bit me up for the second term. And you were 3 and ya be. There be a mechanics of politics about selfish interest. A selfish interest first too, before the expense of Ghanaians. And Omokasa Sadia. Omukwa a you were free. Ama you were free, Abba Bed said deputy minority leader.
One. Said a Jacqueline. What a tea? Can talk basic. Tomoyan Sa. Now, my party, no, my deputy minority, no, you need a few. One. Almost my party, and yet true and true, your friends about me. Or your Alan Kojo Kyeremanteng. By Afanto. What no is not the label the woman to be an Afranto woman. This time, Nasa Alan Soko. La Sisi. Tiasa make catch only. Obia one agenda of the Yasadino. Omo penko for they can manipulate them. Because almost as Afenyo Markins or what it is extremely difficult. Say be a bit me to Afenyo Markins office to do interest for Bawumia. Okay. And it is a Anka Papa way buyer, my buyer. Uncle Mobit must be headed by my agenda. And almost on this deputy, so I said, I come over here on your pro Bawumia. Okay. On your pro Bawumia. Okay. And you are you a 3 years summer worker? I'll tell the reason why I say we hypocritical, a double standard or setting. We hypocritical. Shabla Sisi. Me, I'm it. Me, member of parliament. But today, I will give you something. Okay. Babe King, me pesa wa King Kenya di. Okay. Na wan kasa King Kenya. Ube hu baby asemi free ba. Once papa na kasa no. Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia doesn't hail from the Asante region. That's why I catch you. He doesn't hail from the Asante region. Or I don't want to do tribal politics. Tribal politics in this anumano. But look at something. Okay. Shabla Sisi. Memwashibi. Yeah. Edieni. Or WhatsApp screen short to be where your official MPs and PCs platform. Official MPs and PCs platform in Asante region. Okay. So if you look at this PC for now, MPs. Okay. And these are one of them data. Now listening to this. Okay. I can say Honorable Ayu Fijase. Thank you. Now listen to this. Assembly American Biano. And I make choice of me. Message Franco come as another team. Say, folks, no one should be happy about the enormity of betrayal to the Ashanti by some selfish few of us and the selling of strength and rightful position in the leadership to the other region. Okay. First of all, okay. Why didn't I? The formula and that's all. First of all, I'm addressing you. First of all, part. Thank you. Okay. Well, say, you are very selfish. That he was talking to my part. Catch him on my part. What I say, you are very selfish.
a big betrayal to the Ashanti caucus and council. It is all about you and not what we all stand for. In 2008, when we lost the elections, Ashanti came together and took the minority leader. Today, you, Kodria and Nenabi, Mamin Chilwa, Nento Mudini say, Sam Kofo Konana dan Kwaku Akufo Addo say, Mama partner, onye true and true Bawumia. So Mama partner pursue or sign over. And it's idea of money is going to bring confusion and chaos. See, and a lawyer Dustin Kodria and Nenabi Daddy, Yan Chadianasi. Yenta Yan Chadianasi say, after Kwaniati committee in this animal, we don't know what took us to opposition. And there's someone who just working. Now, what's here? Almost a man, she doesn't think about Ashanti interest. And a man, select to minority leader. Then I can't put a man. TA. No more than say Ashanti interest. The regional chairman, and in paying for the more Ashanti region, is still opting for Bawumia. And the problem by ye, many parliament suit I don't meet my yes, papa. I fear you. Thank you. Come on, party cats on Penacana. I just want to put you in a front of swamp. Ah, now, why would she want to bring my part? Was it? I don't know to blame my so my choir meeting, so many of Papa and Eba. Without the knowledge of the national executives, without the knowledge of the general secretary, the treasurer, the chairman, any of your friends is the organizer. Who here for the Ashanti region? But because the leadership of parliament, both caucus, a party near MPs. Amount 4% you could. Yeah. We have a nice way to do our coup. And he has certain premise at what other. That's what I make a tea. So I'm reading it for you. Yeah. And they will be surprised how I got this kind of information. Shabuti was say, today you, talking to the general secretary, you, Kodria and Anabi has sold us the region with the largest caucus for just a deputy leader. In our caucus meeting, why didn't you argue for the leader? So if you would have brought matter to rest, you sat into a determination of what we wanted was established. So all of our toil and suffering, Ashanti was not fit a leader nor chief whip. Okay. It's no per minority chief whip. Or better the chief whip or minority leader. Thank you. Now here. Who said that me catch there say? Chairman Sabons, and you could guitar. Me come on for so na the end on as one could be. Now listening to what they are saying over here. Okay. What say? Men Sabons suffered a coup d'etat in the hands of Afenyo, Kodria, President Akufo Addo, and this was the time to correct it. But before and I said before you baby year, you said most Akufo Addo said there. Thank you. I say, what really is the sins of Ashanti in the hands of Akufo Addo and Achim mafias? Total suppression of Ashanti. I want to ask Neba. Now, you see the double standard. When NPP was going for internal election, was we should think about the Ashanti caucus, and we should think about the interest of Ashanti. I'm going to limit it. One, we have Boakye Agyarko is the BB Ashanti region. And then we be free Ashanti region. Kwabena Agyapong be free Ashanti region. And I agree. Ashanti region. Okay, also free Akuto. Also free Akuto in Ashanti region. Nipa 6 was saying. I want to ask this particular man. Why did he neglect them and went for Bawumia? If he's fighting for Ashanti interest, I don't know if I'm making sense. You are making a lot of knowledge here. You are educating us. What's it? Because you share Asante. Thank you. You put Asante into it. And also, say, November 4th. Yes. You have a lot of guys. Before even super delegates. Before super delegates, Alan was coming from Ashanti region. What prevented you? If you guys say, and I would the MP, if you are fighting for Ashanti interest, what prevented you say you didn't fight for Alan Kojo Kyeremanteng, who was a potential person to even be the flag bearer of the NPP? You see the double standard hypocrisy America. You see the selfish interest because Bawumia promises about women health minister. Send our crashing. What does that mean? What are they say? And it's now or say we shall live to regret this sale of a needless trade off. Never again should we as a caucus trade our rightful position, unity, strength to lower the bargains. We have suffered enough. Poor development, businesses. We needed not to have sold our value for such a low bargain. What say? Low development, this one. No one himself, MPP for Ashanti, and he wanted them to break the heat.
Was it they've sold something there?
I'll say we shall live to regret the sale of our needless trade off. Never again should we have a caucus trade our rightful position.
Now, frankly, we say flag bearer, any minority leader, then so. Then they are saying no. One quarter flag bearer position.
Remember, one castle bear fright. When movie. The third gentleman of the land is the president.
Yeah.
The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces.
The
president, he has a right to appoint over 8,000 Ghanaians. Minority leader, majority leader for one or more appointment.
And
mini minority.
Mini minority. Mama is a micro minority.
That's what I make it on. It's not something all can. All can say they have sold their rightful position. I want to ask him. And it's our time. Obia say the new patriotic party in full map for Asante Bediatuo.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm saying you can influence. So I'm going to make commercial home free Cambodia. I even want to leave Kennedy Agyapong out. Do you know why? Maybe I can't if you are saying I don't want to bring him here. These are true and true Ashanti people.
Alan was because the Obiseka I do Alan so.
I don't free Burkina. I don't free Cambodia. I don't free Israel. What prevented him from saying Sadi Uncle Wobwa, I'm Alan Kojo Kyeremanteng about be the president of the Republic? You see the hypocrisy and the double standard. It make Ato say the man is too hypocritical or gain a selfish interest at the expense of the new patriotic party.
Now that guy, look at the doctor, Afenyo Markins. Who is he? As officer or command over the party.
Nipa Wemuna, John Boaduba as the former general secretary of the party, or my mountain podium, or some man in Kasa. Dr. China as a treasurer, Doma West Central. Most man in Kasa. What is your official position in the party? You are an MP. These are national executives. So I'm going forward to me. I'm an MPP. Look at how you are treating them. What's say? In the National Council yesterday, are you surprised I'm giving this kind? Are you surprised?
Oh, the minister because I would
what's say? In the National Council yesterday, they said our numbers don't matter by all those who wanted us for deputy. What's say? I'm call National Council meeting. And I'm going to numbers. Person the bully. Because say my say you know massa. My numbers it doesn't matter.
Because remind me fast 70% number.
Thank you. It doesn't matter. Yet when it got to the second deputy whip, the Greater Accra group led by Lord Komi and Prince, their organizer, shouted, "Greater Accra, Greater Accra." Jerry Ahmed, a new entrant was given. Why not Mavis in Cancer Board? As this was our position, our strength and unity have been tested. May God see us through and help Ashanti to soar higher in the NPP, just as a lot is always needed from us. I want to ask the man again. What say? I didn't man from Mavis in Cancer Board. I didn't know so do no be super presidential candidates no. Young farmer Kwabena Agyapong.
And I am farmer Alan.
And I am farmer Kojo Kyeremanteng. And I could say,
unim say Uso Afenyo Kutu. Or papa ne chame ba for kutu. Asante ne chi ni dwama na kutwa adwana wo so tubi. Amamo te NLM no
medie wona wo chire mu ka history.
Enti se wo fi se eneda Bawumia interest se wo ba beka se yemfa minority leader e ma Asante embra Asante region. Na ye the president ba Asante no. Muso mo mpe
emu de ineso. All things being equal. Emu de ineso.
But frankly, what give me this way? Papa the video now was say NPP or say una NPP move. Was say TAT. You have a lot of information about them.
What can say them?
Was say more the Bawumia ba.
One the Bawumia ba.
Or say MP for the Bawumia ba.
How the Bawumia? San no man no moki kai. San no man it is possible. And Bawumia na eba na fan form na fan so me kai. No mo two super delegates. Papa do no aye you be fan form na fan so. And Bawumia de we na Bawumia de we. Adie bi omdigina so yi Bawumia ba yes Bawumia mra na ye flag bearer bia no it wins against Bawumia. One, also Bawumia is coming from the northern part of Ghana. Okay. He's going to wrestle power with John Dramani Mahama. Yeah. Abana ya to you know. Are you not surprised? And then one police station about Bawumia zero. So what we pay?
It's up and as a
police station. Almost 5 executives and people 5. Yeah. And this was 9. Just want to make a show. And some call for 5 no more so man talk about Bawumia.
You know to cry.
Okay. The reason why I'm person with this agents for the agent for no, every crack to number be a agent to her. But if you look at every police station, the NPP have 5 executives over there.
Police station executive. They also with me identify party for the Ghana for a 554.
Me say, only 5. I didn't do zero. And then police station about me zero. Now if you look at the northern part of Ghana, go and check. Tróuble Akufo Addo, when he was even contesting to be the president, was neck to neck with John Dramani.
Because me kai northern region. Now in 2020, Mahama 476,000 by this in Nanado, enya 409,000. But this Mahama called 5,000 the
only region about me beat Mahama in the crew money. I don't quite was close.
Because Osha North Isha.
I want to buy me a few.
Bawumia 134,000. Mahama 111,000. Kwaku Savannah. Mahama 87,000. Bawumia
and one. Sadia no mudi jina so say a grand two. Say. Be identity this everybody so free nearby. He's going to contest with reference of the money mama. Sadia no mudi jina so crampono. It was wrong.
What about the Muslim vote?
Muslim vote to me. Go and check the Zongo communities. The Zongo communities, no, it is meant up about 90% Muslims.
Muslim, yeah.
Yeah. And I say I na crabo for the metro munka money. And I say says go for the free Saudi Arabia bomb this care ban a car say ban the. Do you know say Mahamadu Bawumia, when he was even the vice president, made promises and pledges to them for money. So our customer received some man what
say Oma be see some
model school be
university. No, okay. Says it's a model Islamic school be 42.
Thank you. When the man
Chairman can photo by
that. Me say baby a stronghold of almost how many votes am Mahamadu Bawumia in the Zongo community?
If in that part is northeast, you know. See, first now 4-2 because this constituency, send this first time about come on. But Savannah, the Mahama
yo, it for Winnie and Summer Abeto. Yep, so Mikao says, so we now subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say, over subscribe. As a hadia latest and hot news and Aremeyaw Bremo. After we are now like video, no, give us a thumbs up now, fee, share my offer now when you be here. Now who and somewhere koso ewo Ghana memuha uso betimi atchere wadwen afaye and somewhere nyina ho ewo comment box ni mu mobati minkabium in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.